In today's training video, we'll walk you through the compliance standards for our debt settlement program. You must have written agreements with all your clients. You must maintain reasonable and regular business hours and post your hours of operation clearly in writing or on your website. All print advertising, including electronic media, shall contain a principal location. Ensure that all marketing materials and statements that contain examples of past performance are truthful and contain the statement, "This statement is an example of past performance and is not intended to be a guarantee of any future settlement results." Ensure that all marketing materials and statements that contain projected savings must be truthful and must state whether the projected savings include member fees. All required statements in this section shall be clear and conspicuous if in print or other written media, or shall be clearly disclosed at the time the statement is made. All advertising content shall be saved for 5 years. This includes website content. The following disclosures must be made to the client before they sign the contract. We cannot stop creditors from contacting the consumer. We are not making regularly scheduled payments to the creditors on the client's behalf. Non-payment to creditors may have a negative impact on the client's credit report. Creditors may continue to charge interest and fees prior to any settlement. Debt negotiation is not credit counseling, credit consolidation, legal advice, credit repair, or a loan. Forgiveness of a debt over $600 may be reported to the IRS. All statements are estimations only and are not intended as guarantees. All creditor legal remedies and legal risks associated with the debt settlement program must be disclosed to the client. No legal advice may be given or insinuated unless the agent is an attorney licensed to practice law in that state. You must not advise the client to stop paying their creditors directly. You must not advise clients to avoid contact with their creditors. No promise of when credit will become remedied or usable shall be given. You must give a full explanation of how a debt settlement program works. No overpromising or exaggerating the program effectiveness or results shall be made. No emotional enrollments are allowed. Card closure and non-use of credit and credit cards must be made and given to the client if in fact they withhold credit accounts from the program. The following legal compliance notice is intended for our affiliates. No member shall have been in the past 3 years the subject of any action by a governmental unit which resulted in the final judgment of liability or guilt relating to any debt adjusting, debt pooling, prorating, credit service organization, unfair and deceptive trade practices, false advertising, consumer deception law, or regulation or any other law or regulation of similar definition or words of similar importance that was based on the admission of guilt by the member. Remind the client that anyone that tells them the above is not true is simply lying to them. The truth may be painful, but it is necessary and will build trust.